Hola amigos, sean todos bienvenidos a esta nueva edición de nuestros Sábados Saludables. Un saludo especial a toda la audiencia de Centro y Sudamérica y a todos los que se conectan desde otros países en otros continentes. Permítame presentarme, mi nombre es María José Arguedas, soy peruana de nacimiento y vivo en Lima, Perú con mi familia. Soy orgullosamente distribuidor independiente de Herbalife Nutrition desde hace 15 años, cuando tuve la fortuna de conocer los productos de esta gran empresa. Nuestros productos están presentes en más de 94 países y son elaborados bajo un estricto proceso de control de calidad y cuentan con el aval de un equipo de más de 300 doctores y científicos, que ha hecho que compartamos más tiempo en familia y que nos ha llevado a reflexionar en muchos aspectos de nuestra vida, entre ellos la importancia de la nutrición y de llevar un estilo activo y saludable, que es precisamente lo que nuestra compañía ha venido promoviendo durante los últimos 40 años. Hoy tengo el inmenso placer, y es para mí un honor presentar a una eminencia en el mundo de la salud y que forma parte del Consejo de Nutrición de Herbalife. Muy querido por todos nosotros, él es licenciado en Ciencia Fisiológica UCLA, Universidad de California en Los Ángeles en 1992. Maestría en Salud Pública de la UCLA en 1995. Doctor en la Escuela de Medicina de Mount Sinai en el 2000. Diplomado por el Consejo Americano de Medicina Familiar 2004. Diplomado por el Consejo Americano de Especialistas en Nutrición 2004. Asistente médico clínico de control de peso UCLA. Atleta universitario intercolegial de la UCLA en las disciplinas de atletismo y campo a través de 1988 a 1990. Vicepresidente de Educación Médica en Herbalife del 2005 al 2012. Vicepresidente de Marketing de Producto en Herbalife del 2012 al 2015. Y en la actualidad, vicepresidente de Entrenamiento de Producto en Herbalife desde el 2015. Con ustedes, el doctor Luigi Gratton.
Hola, muy buenos días, María José, ¿cómo estás? Nice to see you. Es un gran placer aquí con todos ustedes. Lo siento porque mi español es muy mal. So I'm going to be speaking English and we have subtitles prepared for you. First of all, I want to thank Maria Jose for that wonderful introduction. We're going to be discussing nutrition today, and I'm going to be speaking at a deliberate pace. For those of you who speak English or understand English, great. For those of you who Spanish is your native language, we're going to have subtitles, so everything will be very clear. I hope you enjoy the information we're presenting about the Herbalife Nutrition products and some of the science behind the products. So, as Maria Jose just mentioned, my background is in clinical nutrition and family medicine, and I want to share some information on something we have for you, a PowerPoint. I'm just going to pull it up very quickly here, so please forgive me for 1 second. Let's see, we'll start this. Okay, great. Now let me share my screen. So we have this. Okay, this should work out. Sorry for the technical difficulties. So we're talking about some of the incredible products in Herbalife Nutrition, but very importantly, I'd like to discuss the science behind our products. Many of you may have used the products before, maybe not, but it's important to understand what Herbalife does to design these products, to create these products, and why we're in the business of selling these products. So first of all, we have a commitment in Herbalife to make the world healthier and happier. And we do that through recommendations on good nutrition in a variety of different things. Nutrition, of course, is the food we eat, the supplements that we use, also the lifestyle that we live. And that includes rest and relaxation and physical activity and sleep. So I want to present mostly the nutrition portion, and hopefully in future presentations, we'll be discussing lifestyle. We may have some other exciting guests to bring you to talk about healthy, active lifestyle. So let's talk nutrition. Now, why are we so impressive with our global footprint, especially in South America? Well, it's no secret that South America has challenges, just the same way North America, where I live, has many challenges with obesity and what we call overnutrition, obviously. When people are eating too many calories, too much sugar, too much salt, too much fat, we see these rates of obesity and overweight climbing throughout South America. In all the countries that you live, we are seeing high rates of obesity and overweight. And that's a problem, but the major problem is the chronic conditions that occur with that obesity that are associated. So we want to ensure that we can have a planet that's healthy, that's happy, and we want to deliver good nutrition to everyone around the world, but especially in South America. Now, we know there are billions of people. What's interesting, there are billions of people who are overweight, and we're seeing less people who are underweight, which historically was a major problem. So we're seeing a shift. Now, with that change in overweight, what's interesting is if someone is carrying extra weight, it doesn't mean that they have extra nutrition. In fact, many of the foods that are available today in the food supply throughout South America are not very nutritious because the modern diet, new processed foods which are fast, are often deficient in important key macronutrients like protein, vitamins and minerals, things that we're going to be discussing in this presentation. So why is Herbalife so successful? I've been working for the company for 15 years. I love this company, and I'd like to share some of the information, not only the science, but why I'm so proud of what this company does with the products. So first of all, we serve millions and millions of shakes every day, and it's a real testament to the success of our products and the science behind the products, and the confidence that our consumers have in purchasing those products over and over again. We have millions of clients, which is very impressive. And the company, as Maria Jose just pointed out, has been around for 40 years. A lot of companies can't say that. And I'm very proud to work for a company that has such a long history. So we are the #1 company in supplements in South America, which is very exciting, and which means we have a very strong footprint throughout South America with our nutrition supplements. Now, what makes us so unique? Well, when I first heard about Herbalife, I was looking in the stores trying to buy some because I was interviewing for the company 15 years ago. And I found out we don't sell our products on the shelves in stores. We're unique because we sell through our chain of distributors. We sell through a network. This is one of the things that makes us very powerful and gives consumers a lot of confidence because they have a specific distributor they can speak with. They have a specific distributor they can call, and this is what we call the distributor difference. These distributors are motivated and encouraged to really share the information they have on the products with their customers, and this makes for a very powerful connection in terms of getting the products and the consumption of the products. So we're very proud of that. I love it because my background is in medicine and public health. And I look at this as true public health, reaching individual people who can spread the good nutrition message around the world, but specifically in South America. So let's talk about some of the products. Well, we have products that are backed in science, no matter what we're discussing. And today I want to talk mostly about our Formula One product. But any product that we're discussing is backed by science. So I have the honor to work with someone you may have seen recently, Dr. David Heber from the UCLA University, where I worked. I also have the pleasure and honor of working with a Nobel Prize winning doctor, a doctor named Lou Ignarro. Dr. Luis Ignarro is very famous, and it's pretty incredible because I work side by side with these doctors. But the commitment for all the doctors is product science and making sure that we can deliver the top products in the industry. Now, how do we do that? This is something that's very important. We want to make sure that at every step of the process, we are delivering testing on those products. We're very proud of the fact that the ingredients that we choose are pure ingredients, as pure and clean as we can get them, right? Now, what does that mean? That simply means that when we buy a raw material, whether it's a protein or a vitamin and mineral, as we're preparing the product, we want to guarantee to you, the consumer, that nothing is going to get into the product that is adulterated. Nothing will get in there that will be a toxin. Nothing will get in there that could make the product bad. So we test the products all the way along the way as we're producing them. From the moment we get the raw materials to the time we're actually blending the raw materials, before the blending and after the blending, and of course, before we ship the product out. It's unique in that we have 5 independent levels of testing. And it's something we're very proud of, especially the scientists in the company. So just understand that we're very proud of that fact. Also, what's very important is a lot of consumers throughout South America need to have confidence that when they buy a product and they read the label of the product, that the company is delivering the ingredients that it says on the label. This is really important. And I live here in North America, and we have many consumer groups that watch very closely. So what do we do in Herbalife? We use very sophisticated equipment to test our products, to give you the confidence that not only are we putting the exact ingredients that we're saying, we're putting those ingredients in the right amounts so that you can feel confident that you're getting all that is promised on the label. So it may not seem like much, and you don't have to worry about it. It's something that the scientists do behind the scenes. Okay, now, I've been to South America many times to visit many of our constituents and consumers throughout different countries. And what always strikes me is when I get to a different country, whether it's Peru or Bolivia or Venezuela or Colombia, all the way to Argentina, Chile, Paraguay, Uruguay, anywhere in between, doesn't matter where we are, I often eat the food in South America. And it's so delicious, right? You have the most incredible food all throughout South America, and I just love it. Now, what I often find is the food that we're eating in the modern day is very different than the food that your grandmother or your grandfather ate 2 generations ago. And the change in the food supply we're seeing is more sugar, more salt, more fat, more calories, because that gives the food more life. It can live longer, more shelf life, I should say. It can live longer on the shelf, but it doesn't mean that it has more nutrition. Now, with that, with these modern processed foods that are often out there in the food supply, they're deficient in these key minerals, vitamins, nutrients that we believe are very important and everyone should be eating. That's protein, vitamins, minerals, fiber, all the basics. So just understand that you may be eating what you consider food, and that's fine, but ask your grandmother, is what I'm eating different than what you used to eat maybe 50 years ago? And for sure, all around the world, the food supply has changed. Now, this is the gap, the nutrition and nutrient gap that we like to think about, and we believe we can help. Now, I don't want you to worry about these circles and these visuals. Just understand that we believe in Herbalife that all throughout South America, you need a balance of all the nutrients in your diet. You've probably heard this from the government. You've probably heard this from lots of different nutrition bodies that make recommendations. And we're very in line with our philosophy, spreading that around, making sure you have the right balance of proteins and carbohydrates and fat, getting sufficient fiber, drinking plenty of fluid, getting rest, and having physical activity. These are very basic recommendations, and we want to make sure that you do what your body needs every day, okay? So it's what your body needs. Next slide is we're talking about optimizing nutrition. So how do we deliver what your body needs? Well, it's very simple. We look at 6 different categories of nutrients, and they're very straightforward. One is protein, then we have carbohydrates, or I should say fiber. There's vitamins and minerals. There's phytonutrients, which are the plant-based nutrients, hydration, and of course, fats. What we're talking about specifically today is our Formula 1 shake, which is mostly protein-based. It has a blend of different nutrients, but a lot of protein. Now, why is protein important? Well, protein is important for everyone because it's the building block of your body. It gives you structural support so that you can stand upright, you can lift things, and you can exercise. This is what protein does. So in every cell, in every tissue in your body, there's some protein component because it gives you structural integrity. So protein is really important, and it's what we call a macronutrient because you need a certain amount, and we think of specific amounts that you need in the diet every day. Now, this is just what we were saying. You can see people, in Herbalife, we like to talk about a healthy, active lifestyle. And many people will talk about their results, something we are very proud of in the company. Those results are based on science, and the science is a lot of it based on protein because it's a primary macronutrient that your body needs every day. It's so important that different governments in South America, set a protein minimum. And this is usually established by the World Health Organization. It's usually around 40 or 50 grams for a woman, maybe 60 grams for a man. But the important thing is that we're delivering products that you can supplement to get your protein levels up, okay? So what are those products? Well, we won't go into all the detail because we want to talk mostly about Formula One, the shake. But what's important for you to understand is that we have a variety of products that have a protein basis. Now, there you'll see in the black container is our sport product, it's our Herbalife 24 line, sports products. Now, we may not have that in every single country because I know many of you are probably tuning in from every country in South America. So if you don't have the Herbalife 24, no problem. The important point is that if you have Formula One and you have the personalized protein powder, these products have a complete protein. Now, what does that mean? It simply means the products that we sell have proteins that have all the essential amino acids. I'll say that again. The proteins that we have in Herbalife have all the essential amino acids. That means your body gets a complete protein and the body can do what it needs to do. So whether it's a bar, a snack bar, whether it's a shake, or whether it's the personalized protein powder or the Herbalife 24 Sports, you're getting complete proteins. And that's what your body needs every day, okay? Now, let's take a look specifically at our Formula One shake. We're talking about Formula One because it's almost 30% of our total revenue around the world. Almost one in three products that we sell is this particular shake. In South America, that may be even a little higher because of the strength of our business in selling Formula One there. But what's important is that you understand that it's containing different nutrients such as potassium, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, calcium, different things that you may not think about every day. But again, we want to give you confidence as a consumer that you're getting these different nutrients that you're also getting in the food supply, or as I mentioned earlier, if a lot of your friends and family are eating the modern foods that are deficient in some of these key nutrients, then we know there's ways to supplement in the diet. So just understand that the Formula One shake has different nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and key nutrients, and we're very proud from a scientific background, a scientific perspective that we're providing that in the shake. Now, so what about Formula One shake? Well, it's wonderful because it has the complete protein that we just discussed. Something we often don't talk about because it's not as exciting is fiber. Fiber is very essential in the diet in the sense that we should be eating fiber every single day and we should be eating certain amounts. Now, the problem is, again, if you talk to your grandmother, she probably ate more fiber many years ago because it was more available in the diet, or I should say it was more customary to eat more fruits and vegetables. Now people are busy, they're on the run, they have stress, children, bills to pay. And so we notice that the average consumption of fiber has gone down. We know that there's a gap that we want to fill, and the Formula One shake is a wonderful example of having a little bit of dietary fiber that people can supplement every day in the diet, okay? It's also a wonderful source of vitamins and minerals, and we're going to discuss some of those vitamins and minerals in just a moment, okay? So it also includes antioxidants. You know, we're living in very interesting times, and people are looking for supplementation. They're looking for vitamins and minerals, and they're also looking for antioxidants to help protect from environmental stressors and different type of stressors that we encounter every day. So just understand that Formula One also has those antioxidants, such as vitamin C and E, which we'll talk about. Okay. So now the wonderful thing is there's a variety of shakes that we talk about in Herbalife. We've got different flavors, including vanilla, chocolate, cookies and cream, galletas con crema, fresa, piña colada, naranja crema. We have so many different flavors and such a variety that it's wonderful because you don't have to be bored with one flavor. I really like cookies and cream, and I've been drinking the galletas con crema. Personally, I've been drinking the shake since we launched it many years ago. I can drink it every day. My wife likes to drink the shake. And so we have this as a family shake that we enjoy. But it's important that you can find variety in what you need and understand that you have the confidence that every shake, no matter what flavor, is backed by science. And you have confidence in all those products, okay? So let's talk a little bit about Rebuild Strength. This is a very exciting product. Now, again, not every country in South America has this, but many of them do. So we're very proud of this product line. We, of course, love providing this product to many of our sponsored athletes in the company. If you've seen Cristiano Ronaldo in South America, if you've seen him on television, or if you've seen him in marketing ads, he's one of our sponsored athletes. We're very proud that he actually enjoys using this particular shake. And he's very public about it. So we're very proud of that even the high-level athletes at the highest level need good nutrition, and they will use a variety of products. And often people like Cristiano Ronaldo will use this shake. So I love this shake as well. It's very easy to use. And what's interesting is that we, again, from the scientific perspective, we want to make sure that we give you glutamine, certain amino acids, and the branch chain amino acids, which are very important for supporting muscle growth and muscle support, muscle maintenance. Especially when we exercise, we need that afterwards. So think of this as a wonderful recovery shake, 25 grams of proteins, a little bit higher than your Formula One, and it's just a great, delicious product. In terms of nutrition, it has vitamin B, calcium, magnesium, and a lot of different vitamins and minerals in there. So just understand that we're talking about Formula One as sort of our main product for this informational webinar, but I really want you to understand that we have other protein-based products which are important. Okay, vitamins and minerals. Now, many of you have heard of vitamins and minerals. We call them micronutrients, micronutrientes. And the reason why they're referred to as micronutrients is because the body doesn't need a lot. It just needs a little, but it needs it every single day. And the body cannot produce these vitamins and minerals. So we have to eat them. This is a very important point. Now, many of you who are eating a traditional South American diet in your country, fantastic. If you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that you need, we love that. But understand that we look at those worldwide obesity rates, we look at the rates of overweight, chronic disease rates, and we know that there is a deficiency of these nutrients that people are getting in the diet because they're eating fast processed food. So another reason, if people can supplement these vitamins and minerals, it's important because we cannot make them in the human body. We have to eat them. So what are they? Well, there's a whole list of them, but some of the ones that we like to discuss, especially as they relate to the immune system, are vitamins A, C, D, and E, because these are important to help support the functioning of the body, okay? Now, there's also minerals like zinc and selenium and iron, and these also contribute to the normal functioning of the immune system. So many people are very sensitive to information on immune system functioning. And again, in Herbalife, we never make claims that we're increasing or we're boosting the immune system to cure a disease. We never say that, and we've never talked about that. What's important is that we're talking about helping to support the body with a healthy diet. And a healthy diet means having these varieties of vitamins and minerals and things that you find in foods and supplementation, okay? So always remember that we come from a very conservative recommendation in terms of nutrition. We don't make claims that are, out of line. We always stick within what's conservative in terms of what's considered for nutrition, okay? All right, so coming up on one of the last slides here, and before I give you my sort of personal testimonial and turn it back to our host, I just want to mention that today we talked specifically about nutrition, and I wanted to give you some of the science behind the Formula One shake, and I wanted to give you a reason why Herbalife is the #1 supplement company in South America. We have this wonderful footprint around the world in terms of nutrition, and we deliver on that commitment because of our science. We have many doctors and PhDs in the company, and we're not bragging about these scientists. We're simply letting you know that we have an entire team involved in product development. And we're very proud of that because it's difficult to make a shake, and it's difficult to make these products. So we don't just make something that's simple. We take time and we focus on making great products that have very good ingredients and give you great results, okay? So now in the future presentations, we'd like to give you information on exercise, managing stress, relaxation and sleep and socialization. So look out for those presentations in the future. I would like to give you sort of a 1-minute testimonial, if you will. For me, I've been in Herbalife, as I mentioned, 15 years. And I came into the company through one of the other professors, Dr. David Heber. I think you may have seen him present on one of our webinars. He's a very famous professor here in Los Angeles. And he brought me to Herbalife telling me about the incredible public health commitment that Herbalife has. And I really believed in that. And I started using the shake, the Formula One shake, as my first product. Now I use many other products and I give them to my wife and my family enjoys them. But I want you to understand that me as a doctor, I believe in the products because I can see the science every day in the laboratory, and I can see the science every day in the office, the way we're delivering on these products. So I just want you to understand from a consumer perspective, what we're doing is with the utmost integrity, the utmost science, and the utmost pride in delivering these products to you. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to turn it back over to our host. And I hope you enjoyed the information, and I hope that you look forward to more of these trainings in the future. And I'm very proud of what Herbalife Nutrition in South America is doing. Thank you very much for your attention. Muchísimas gracias a todos. And nos vemos una otra vez. ¿Ok? Chao.
Muchas gracias, doctor Luigi. Excelente presentación, didáctica, dejándonos tan en claro la importancia de nutrirnos bien y la importancia de nuestros suplementos en la salud. Gracias por tan valiosa información. Ha sido un privilegio tenerlo hoy con nosotros y recibir los conocimientos de una persona de su talla profesional. Como les comenté, comencé a consumir los productos hace 15 años y puedo dar fe de su efectividad junto a un estilo de vida activo y saludable que en mi caso me llevó a controlar 16 kilos en tan solo 4 meses y a mejorar mi bienestar y mis niveles de energía, por supuesto. Si la información que has escuchado hoy ha despertado tu interés y deseas conocer más sobre los productos, no dudes en ponerte en contacto con la persona que te invitó a esta presentación. Muchísimas gracias. Nos vemos el próximo sábado. Bye bye.